live in a partisan environment. It's politics. There's partisan views. But some suggested
that's not as liberal as you think.
Sometimes suggested in the past few months, it's been less so. And is it possible it's because we have a governor who's announced he's not running and the governor's race hasn't really geared up yet? Is it because we're moving toward end of session? Or maybe it's not even true. Maybe it's something wrong.
You say we've been more partisan?
No, in the past few months, it seems the perception is that it may have been somewhat less. Maybe it's not true. Maybe that's not the right perception.
I think, whether you can say it or not, I think on this global warming task force, there are indications that some of the Democrats are willing to stand up to the environmental extremists, just like Republicans. And I think that maybe because of the economic crisis, and if this so-called green jobs bill doesn't move, I think we can credit some Democrats on that committee who are a little bit more reasonable.
I think the partisanship has never been as high as the press makes it to be.
Okay.
Because we have to work together. You've had a mixture of Republican governors, Democratic governors, Republican Senate, Republican Assembly, Democratic Senate, Democratic Assembly. And for a long time, the Senate has bounced back and forth between Democrats and Republicans. The Assembly had not. From '94 to just recently, it was Republican control. And the Democrats are now finally alone. They got a government. I think the press, we passed bills on the floor, the core package the other day that deals with economic development, 33-0. That was the bonds bill. The one I talked about with energy composites going up in Wisconsin Rapids, passed 32-1. And as I said, there was a lot of people working on those bills. Are very complex bonding issues that you want to know are extremely complex because everybody's going to protect their home turf. So to build it up to a balance, a lot of nonpartisan or bipartisan things happen. The Finance Committee for years was 8 Republicans and 8 Democrats. And to get 9 votes, you got to form a compromise. And you've seen that action happen. So I think the press, we're getting along on the floor of the Senate. The press guys are just kind of sitting there picking their nose. The TV camera guys are off drinking soda. But as soon as we have a good debate on the floor, whereas we have different ideas, I kind of enjoy that. Because you get different ideas coming up, and that's what the press really focuses on us, of the differences between us, not where we have agreement.
Great. It is less partisan.
Since I'm in
The press lets you believe. I think that is true. I think I get along with Democrats very well. There are a few issues in which people come with different agenda items when they run for the legislature initially. And I don't think that's partisanship, that's just different ideas. Things I brought up today, things like prevailing rate. I mean, you come from different backgrounds on that ER, you come from different backgrounds. And it's hard to make a compromise when, we're trying to help out the counties and the school district, and Russ is trying to help out the union guys for the schools in the county. But that's not partisanship, that's just what you get. So, I'm like I said, I talked about prevailing rate one way. The Democrats they introduced a bill trying to force your jailers to be protected status. So, where's the middle ground there?
Well, let me just point out, last week we had a bill on the floor dealing with sex education in schools. And Glenn brought up an amendment to say that a 16-year-old or younger cannot give consent to have sex. And it passed 33-0. I thought it was a good idea. And the Democrats embraced it and we put it on. And it was not a partisan fight. It was just like, hey, this makes sense.
There are all sorts of times, and I will give Russ credit, there are all sorts of times where things, if someone passes 33-0, it's not news. And I do give Russ credit for being, Senator Decker here credit for, most bills that pass the legislature are done in a voice vote because it's obvious. An average day we come to the floor, there are 15 bills and 14 of them we all agree on, but it's the one we don't agree on that should be above the favor.
Right.